So with the recent announcement of Xenoblade Chronicles X on Switch, and the fact that all Xenoblade games are on the Switch, this was one of the Wii U games that fans definitely need to see the light of day. But there are still some Wii U games that still haven't been ported over. So in this video, I'll be going over 5 Nintendo games that I want to see returning. Number 5. Star Fox Zero. This is one of the last Wii U games that still haven't been ported over to the Switch. I mean, if you look at all the other Wii U games that made its transition to Switch, such as Mario Kart 8 and Super Mario 3D World, the reason why they brought over most of the Wii U games on Switch is due to the Wii U's failure, while the Switch being a massive success. And plus, we haven't gotten a Star Fox game on Switch yet, and yeah, we're not counting Starlink, even though it has some Star Fox content in it. The problem with having to port Star Fox Zero from the Wii U to Switch is that it basically has 2 screens that you need to focus on at the same time, and the Switch only has 1 screen. So to port this game over, they'll need to make it into a 1-screen game. But yeah, I sure hope they'll bring this game back onto the Switch. Number 4. Kid Icarus Uprising. Kid Icarus Uprising is such an underrated masterpiece that made its way to the earliest years on the 3DS. All thanks to that game, we got Palutena's Guidance and Smash 4 and Ultimate, where Pit, Palutena, and Verity just talk about the certain characters we choose along with Pit. And it was such a cool Easter egg in Smash. I honestly think that the funniest Palutena's Guidance, in my opinion, is about Daisy.
Plus, her symbol is a daisy. Pretty cool to have a symbol that's also your name.
Yeah, but have you ever seen Peach and Daisy in the same place at the same time?
Pit, if you had a symbol, it would be in the shape of an armpit.
Now, as much as I would want this game to be ported onto the Switch in HD, even Sakurai did say it'd be nice to have this game to be played on the big screen. There's a really small chance they would return. Like, I'm giving it a 10% chance that Uprising will get a Switch port, because without having a certain team to make this port, it'd be pretty difficult to do so. Number 3. Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. Now, how many of you guys have been begging for a Switch port of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD? Pretty much a lot of you Zelda fans out there. And I know that it's a damn shame that those Zelda HD remakes have been stuck on the Wii U for so dang long, especially on a failed console. And despite how many rumors and leaks there are suggesting that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess might come to the Switch, so far it hasn't happened yet. I'd pay $60 for a bundle of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess on Switch. Plus, those games are part of my childhood after all. However, even though those Zelda HD remakes still haven't made it to the Switch, you can still play them on the go by playing them on a Steam Deck, for those who have one. That's what I did. I emulated those games on my Steam Deck using Cemu Emulator, as you can see right here. Number 2. Metroid Prime 2 and 3. So far, only the first Metroid Prime game got remastered on the Switch, but not 2 and 3. And the fact that Metroid Prime 4 is on its way next year, which might be a cross-gen game, meaning it'll come out on both the Switch and the Switch 2, it would be amazing if we can get Prime 2 and 3, like in a double pack prior to the release of Prime 4. Then we would have gotten all the Metroid Prime games on Switch. Number 1. Super Mario 3D Land. Now, wouldn't it be nice if this game made its way onto the Switch? And besides, this was one of my childhood games that I actually got for my 13th birthday, along with my 3DS. Now, I know you're thinking in the comments like, oh, 3D Land was made for the 3DS for a reason, or I don't think 3D Land is gonna happen because we have 3D World. Look, I think there's a possibility that 3D Land may be ported from the 3DS to Switch. Because think about it, we've gotten 3DS games ported onto the Switch, such as Miitopia and Luigi's Mansion 2. And the thing about the 3DS is that it has 2 screens. And the 3DS games that made its way onto the Switch are reverted to 1 screen. So having to port 3D Land means that since they would have to revert the game to 1 screen, the item storage can only be accessed by pressing the minus button instead of the bottom screen. So overall, those are the following Nintendo games that I'd like to see being ported onto the Switch. Now, considering the fact that Xenoblade X is coming out for the Switch on March of next year, and the possibility that the Switch 2 may come out in 2025, I'm thinking they'll probably have to delay the Switch 2 a bit longer. So 2025 may be the year of the OG Switch still getting new first-party games. So I'd be really happy if one of those games I listed in this video get brought back onto the Switch. But what do you guys think? Which Nintendo games do you want to see make a return? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But yeah, just make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And yeah, peace Woomy fans and Peach fans as well.